Ram 2500 built for work and a little bit of play. This one has come in, as you can see, it's got the business name on the back, the canopy on the rear, and we've had to increase the suspension capabilities for a good tow and to handle the canopy on the rear end. Max services, electrical, aircon and communications, but for the suspension upgrade and to get the Ram driving a whole lot better, this customer has chosen Big Dog Builds to improve this Ram 2500, and it's going to drive a whole lot better than it has since coming off the showroom floor. I'm Dean Bleasner, the co-founder of Big Dog Builds. We've now got over 850 trucks through the workshop. It's tradies like this one here. The Ram 2500s were one of the most popular trucks through the workshop when we first started in 2022. And the tradies, they keep coming back year on year. The trucks seem to get bigger, and we're now seeing a whole lot more Ram 2500s now rolling through, whether it be the 19 to 23 model or the new ones that are rolling through. They share the same suspension, wheel and tyre combination, so that's the key thing to make a good driving truck. And all the other options on top of that, whether it be front bars, roof racks, winches, behind seat battery setups, we've got the Ram 3500s dialed in. Whether you're a tradie, ready to travel around Australia full time, or you're just wanting a tough weekend warrior, we can get your Ram 3500 dialed in. And just remember, if you're located interstate and you're wanting to get a build into the workshop, you might be a tradie down in New South Wales, Victoria, the other side of the country, get the vehicle into the workshop, we'll get the full build done. Trust me, it'll be worth the effort. And if that's still too hard, we can help transport the vehicle here and back again. And if you don't know which vehicle to purchase, download the new buyer's kit. It's in the description below, and you can download that one there. Read a bunch of information that we've put together to make sure that you land in the correct vehicle platform to start with. There's a load of information in there, NB1, NB2s, all the different vehicle platforms, and then you can figure out which one will suit the family dynamic or which one will suit the business setup the best way possible. Whether it be the 1500s in the pre-rego setups, the 2500s like this one here, NB1, NB2, there's a lot of confusing information in this industry, and we're here to help every step of the way. The team's growing, there's a lot of people upstairs ready to answer the phone calls. Jump online, hit us with your questions, and we're here to help. Now let's get stuck in to this one cool looking tradie Ram 2500. It's the wheels for me, definitely adds to the character, and we'll start right there. Before you start on me, I know what he's thinking behind the camera. Over here a little bit, you can see, yes, we do have a little bit of poke. If anyone can guess the wheel and tyre combination on this one here, this is an 18x9 positive zero offset, the KMC IMS wheel. We've got the bronze color wheel with the gloss black lip. Definitely looks the part. Being a zero offset means that yes, it is poking outside the guard a little bit. We do have the color-coded flares to come on the front end here. And as we can see, it's got the canopy on the rear end, so that's all good. The color-coded flares to cover those wheels and tyres. We've got the Yokohama 35, 12.5, 18 and the Geo 16. These all-terrain tyres from Yoki are definitely very, very popular through the workshop. Massive 128Q load rating on these ones here. And with the KMC wheels, definitely looks the part. It's cool seeing something different to black wheels for a change. So shout out to this customer here for being brave and doing it. And we've got the Apex RPV valves in there as well. Running around, tyre pressures are on the road, anywhere from sort of 45 up to 60 PSI, depending on how you like your vehicle to drive. The performance, every vehicle is slightly different, but you can run the higher pressures on these vehicles. Having these valves here means that you can air down in a matter of seconds and be ready for the beach, or air down and hit those corrugations if you're doing a remote job out west. With the suspension wheel and tyre setup in this one here, for a 35-inch wheel and tyre, you can squeeze it onto a Ram without much lift at all, but having a good leveling kit means that you got a whole lot better drivability. The Carly suspension out of the US, one of the most premium kits for the Ram 25 3500 platforms. And why do I keep saying Ram 25 and 35? Being a 2500 and a 3500, from here forward, everything is exactly the same. The suspension setup is exactly the same in these vehicles. The big change there is up the rear end. The 3500's got a leaf spring. There is a few changes there as well, but from here forward, exactly the same vehicle, the same wheelbase, very, very similar weights, but just remember the 3500 most likely will be in the NB2 category. The 2500 you can purchase as a car from Ram Trucks Australia, but just remember, weight adds up pretty quickly and you can go over that 4495 kilos very fast as well. Back to the suspension setup, we've got the leveling kit from Carly, that one there with the progressive coil in the front end, the pin top shock kit in this one here, so we've got King shocks tuned by Carly. We all know how good a King shock is. This one here having the tuning from Carly as well, not adjustable on remote res, but out of the box this setup here is bloody good. After 12 months, we tell customers like this one here that are running a little bit of weight in the rear end, rip the shocks out, get them serviced, get the oil changed, get the seals checked, and you can also revalve them a little bit as well at that same time. And in that service means that you can valve up the shocks, take a little bit of the boatiness out of the back. And one thing that we need to get dialed in on these 2500, not just necessarily the front end, but the rear end setup is where big changes can happen. And we do a few little bits and pieces that no other workshops do to get it dialed in. The front end here as well, on top of the shock kit, the coils, we've also got the Dominator shock mounts. So the weak point in the 19 plus Ram 25 3500s was the factory shock mounts. Now that we've gone to the bigger 2.5 remote res shock, it's a lot more force on those shock mounts, and what that means is they can snap off, especially if you're hitting the corrugations or big potholes or whatnot. So more force on that shock mount means that they're going to snap off. We cut those ones off fully and we weld on the Dominator shock mounts from Carly. A whole lot stronger there, means that you're not going to get left stranded on the side of the road, and you're going to be able to continue driving, whether it be work or play. The front end of this one here, we've got the Carly Torsion sway bar setup. The factory sway bar setup is quite rigid. What that means is if you go over wombat holes or out of a gutter, it's going to be very stiff. It's going to be bang, bang, want to smack your head against the windscreen. But this one here with the Torsion sway bar, it allows that little bit softer ride, but it also plants the vehicle down on the road nicely while towing. So a lot of people think removing a sway bar becomes very, very boaty. The Torsion sway bar, sort of the best of both worlds. So it takes away that full rigid ride, but it makes it soft, but still very capable and performs really, really well no matter what sort of drive you're doing. Whether you're towing a lot, whether you're off-road, it'll allow for better flex as well. And the amount of travel in these Carly systems, they're next level. We've also added the Carly radius arm drops as well, and that just allows that front axle to move forward. You get a slightly better wheel alignment out of that one there. You're gonna look after the tyres. Every single vehicle drives that little bit different, your wheel alignments that you can achieve, but adding the radius arm drops just improves that ride that little bit as well. The rear end of this setup here, as you can see, the customer already had the MW tray canopy combination done before he came into the workshop. The wheel and tyre combination sits underneath those rear guards quite nicely, and what we have added is the Schrader valves to the rear here. So you can air up and down the airbags with the manual inflation tabs. Simply unscrew those ones there and you pump it up just like you would a tyre, and that will allow you to have a good ride in the rear end. We have stepped the coil rate back one notch. So having the tray canopy combo, this one here, I haven't even opened it up to see what's inside. I don't like doing that unless I ask the customer, but having the weight of the vehicle obviously is one thing, but you don't want to have a coil that's too rough and the ride be too rough as well. So having the airbag there is an assist. We've got the Boss triple bellow airbags in this one here. And like we said, with the suspension setup, the difference between the 3500 and the 25, you've got coil rear end. This one here is like a big GU Patrol. So what that means, solid axle setup, you've got your track bars or your panhard rods, both front and rear. And when you go down a big bump, one axle wants to kick one way and the other axle shifts a little bit sideways the other way. If the setup isn't dialed in, what happens there is when you're, especially while you're towing, when you go down those big drain culverts, your vehicle wants to squirrel all around the place, and that's where you can get a little bit of slap in the caravan. What we do in the rear end setup on the 2500s is very important. We've got the Carly track bar drop, we've got the coil rate itself dialed in, and we've also got the rear sway bar end links. When we do that setup in the rear end here, you get the best of both worlds. You got the coil there, which means it's not full air. When you go full air setup, it's a little bit boaty. When you've got the coil rate dialed in, the airbag next to it, it's going to perform whether it be towing or not towing. Canopy, no canopy on the rear end, it's going to give you the best of both worlds no matter what sort of setup you do. So dialing in the Ram, giving us all the information at what sort of weight it's carrying. If you do know the weight of the canopy on the rear end, we can get things dialed in. We've done plenty of Rams, so we know exactly what sort of window we're playing with. And if we do miss the mark that little bit, come back for the 1,000-kilometre checkup and we can tweak the suspension and get it dialed in even better the second time. The amount of times we stuff up the coil rate, I don't want to sound arrogant. We're pretty confident in the Ram 2500s, getting the shockies dialed in as well. If it's a big heavy setup, you got a caravan in tow, you got a boat on the roof of your canopy, the 2500 might not be the best platform. That's where the 3500, you can get roughly 400 kilos of more payload. You're going to stay a lot more legal on the road itself. And the GCM of these trucks, we know that's not the issue. It's more the GVM, how the vehicle's registered. And if I'm confusing you with all this lingo, download the buyer's kit. There's a bunch of info in there to break it down and go through all of these different things in more detail as well. Whether it be a Ram 2500, 3500, any of the other trucks, shed full of Chevys here at the moment, and every single HD truck, nothing else tows like them. If you're in a 79 series, get into one of these, go for a test drive at least. If the caravan's getting bigger, the boat's getting bigger, nothing tows like a HD truck. If you like this build video, guys, I'm keen to hear your feedback. Leave a comment below, jump on the socials, give us a call, send us a message, and we're here to help you. Whether it be the buyer's kit, more of these videos, we're here to answer the questions. I'm keen to hear that feedback, guys. And if you want to see these build videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel or the other platforms online. These two videos above, keen to see what the team put there. These two below, I'm sure I'm in them as well.